What's up, everybody? My name is Scott. I'm a medium and a psychic. And you might have recently started following me because of one of my shorts that came across your feed. And it may have had this right here. It says GhostTube. This is a paranormal investigation tool and an app that you can get on your phone. Now, this is not in any way, shape, or form sponsored. I just thought it'd be really cool to do a YouTube video where I use the app to record the video and see if anything came across while we were recording the video about ghosts. I don't think it's ever been done before, so let's see what happens. Why don't we go ahead and ask a question? Is there anyone here that would like to say hello?
Garage.
So, oftentimes you'll ask questions and unintelligible answers will come through on this. Now, this is just the vocoder, I guess we could call it. As I speak, you can see everything jump up and down and shows you the speech. When the app is activated by something out there, it does the same thing. But a lot of times you don't understand what it's saying. And that's okay, because we can use a tool later, a video editing tool, where we can go back and run it through and see what the AI thinks it's saying, which is what I've been doing a lot of. And I think it's a pretty neat way to do this. Do you guys think it needs to be darker in here so that the ghosts can talk to us? I think so too. Let's check that out.
Strong before.
Weird, I turned off some of the lights and all of a sudden we started getting a bit of a reaction. So as far as I know, my house is not haunted, but who knows, because there are quite a few items in here that I've brought in from other locations that are known to be haunted places. And of course, I myself speak to those who are on the other side.
Cut fixture.
So anytime you hear this go off, it is quite simply because there might be somebody on the outside interacting with us. Do you know what this is sort of like? Can I show you? It's kind of like one of these things. A Ouija board, right? Only this uses our body and our hands in order to bring spirit information in from there to here. And then we can visualize it. And that's sort of what these apps do. Now, do I think that these apps have a bad reputation like Ouija boards? No, but people often ask about them. So that's why we're doing this. Let's start on a full paranormal investigation. You ready? Let's see if we can get anybody to say hello. Hello, my name is Scott. Is there anybody here who would like to speak with us?
You can make
Can you tell me your name?
responsibly.
Can you tell me where you're from? Can you tell me where you're from? Do you speak English? What language do you speak? Do you understand what I'm saying?
And in Surrey.
Are you supposed to be here in my home? Do you like being able to speak with people? How long have you been here? Is there any way you could speak more clearly to me? Can you yell really loudly? Can you just tell me your first name?
Manager.
Can you tell me my name? Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up?
Derby.
Can you say this many? How many fingers am I holding up?
Well, you don't like.
How about now? Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? What's interesting is I don't think that any of the information coming in makes any sense. And sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. That's how these ghost apps work. So you definitely have to make sure that you're using what we might call a little bit of your own deductive reasoning as to if something is happening or not, and take everything you hear with a grain of salt, because not everything is paranormal, that's for sure. Now, if you're looking to get an app that works really well, I do recommend the GhostTube app. This is called GhostTube Vox, by the way, if I didn't mention it before, and it is a really great app when you are in places that are known to be haunted. There are a lot of really great responses that come through on this application. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to end this portion of the video, and we'll go ahead and go into editing mode, and we'll see if anything made sense. And if it does, I'll talk about it in the second part of this video. Let's see what the ghost might have had to say. Well, unfortunately, we really didn't get much out of the GhostTube box this time, but that's okay, because I've used it on plenty of investigations and it has worked really well. So make sure you stay tuned for more shorts, because I'm going to go to random places and I'm going to test that app. And if you have a suggestion for me of other apps that you've seen in either the App Store or the iOS Play Store, let me know what those are down in the comments, and I will download them and I will try them. Okay, and I will give you an honest review of how I think they work, or if they're doing well or not well, if I think it's gimmick, an act, or something that doesn't work at all. Heck, maybe you're watching this and you're like, bro, none of this stuff is real, none of it works. Be respectful, but tell me about it down below, because I think that there is something to be said about us humans here in the modern time of 2024, and this is recorded, and many people who have passed away, at least in the last 10 years, that have held a phone in their hands and would have an idea of how to manipulate it in order to get us messages from the other side. So with that being said, if you haven't yet, please do me a favor, ring the bell when you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you come back here and check for more content like this and other really cool stuff in the paranormal and spiritual world, which I do here. And if you haven't yet, of course, you can follow me on TikTok at Scotty the Medium, and on Instagram, Scotty the NJ Medium. And if you're very intrepid, you can follow me on Facebook, Scott Davis. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me.